Hey, hey. Welcome to my Energy of Ocean free tarot card event where you can ask one question. For everybody that's tuning in today, I just want to give thanks and honor for you supporting my channel, supporting my cause, and, just trusting in me to do your reading, and just giving you peace, love, light, and healing energy on your journey. Just thank you a lot, for tuning in to my free events, because I try to help people give back to the community where I can and just use my gifts to be able to help people on their journey. I'm a little bit late starting my reading. I do apologize. I had my stomach been hurting all day, but I still, wanted to keep my word and do my free reading, even though I have not been feeling my tip-top best today, because my stomach kind of been hurting all morning, all grand rising. So I was like, you know what, I'm not going to let that stop me, from doing what I said that I wanted to do, which is this free tarot event. My events do last an hour, and the questions that you can ask, it can be on any topic. It could be on your finances, it could be on your love life, it could be about yourself, it could be about your job, it could be about other people even. Feel free to ask whatever you want to ask. Now, let me remind you, when I do my readings, I do not control what comes out in the reading. I just use my gift and I pull my oracle cards and tarot cards on the reading, and I go from there. And whatever come out in the reading is meant for you. Is meant for you to get the message and receive it. And it's up to you on how you choose to apply the message that comes out in my tarot card reading and oracle card reading to your life. It's pretty much at your own free will on how, if you choose to embrace the message that I give and receive it and apply it to your life, we'll just sit on it and use it later, or not use it at all. It's really up to your discretion on how you choose to go about it. I'm just only here to do my calling and to try to help my Star Family Healing Connections group grow as a person, and emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, as well as help myself grow, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually as well, on this journey that we all call life, aka the human experience. Now, with that being said, I have now got a chance to pray and meditate over my cards. So you're going to get a chance to see me pray and meditate before I start this reading. So with that being said, let's roll. All right. So I always start off with like my sage, because I can't have a good reading, without having some sage and cleanse the energy. So let's get started. By the way, how's everybody doing? I'm going to give it a little minute, a little time to see if some people going to join the reader and join my live and comment to ask some questions. If you want to ask a question, please comment under the video, and I'll go in order on who, who will come in first. That's how I'm going to reply back, and that's how I'm going to answer the question. Hold on. Ooh, let me find out. I got to get me another lighter tomorrow, because that's what it's looking like. Is that like, he don't even want to light my sage yet? I'm going to have to get another lighter. Okay. High power, the highest white light, spirit guides and ancestors of the highest white light of the universe. Cleanse me mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Remove all negative low vibrational energies and restore the energy back to positive energy of the highest white light of the universe. And help me to operate in my north node at all times. Cleanse the energy of my tarot cards. Remove all negative low vibrational energy and restore the energy back to positive energy of the highest white light of the universe. Cleanse the energy of my oracle cards. Remove all negative low vibrational energy from my oracle cards and restore the energy back to positive energy of the highest white light of the universe. I call upon the energy of the highest white light of the universe to help assist me in my oracle card reading, to give me clear, clairvoyant messages with clarity and confirmation to guide me on my journey at the present moment, and let no blockages or interferences come in between the messages that I need to receive from the 5D spiritual realm down to the 3D earth realm. Okay, y'all give me like 2 minutes. I'm going to try to go light my sage from the stove because my little lighter done played out on me. So that'll give people some time to kind of join in to see, you know, what kind of questions you want to ask. Okay. So far nobody has joined. So what I'm gonna end up doing is pulling some angel number cards and going from there. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll pull some tarot cards. High power of the highest white light. Spirit guides the ancestors of the highest white light of the universe. What message would you like for the general public to know to guide them on their journey for the rest of the month of May and June, the beginning of June? Can I get one tarot card to guide the general public on what they may need to know to guide them for the rest of the month of May and the beginning of June? So you got a Tower in reverse. And it says, I surrender and know how to go for it. So when this Tower is in reverse, this can be a bad tower because it's in a reverse. A upright tower means things are getting shaken down in your life and things is not of your highest good and rejection for your potential type situation is happening. And you're letting it happen and you're going with the flow. But when this is in reverse, that means you're going through things in life where you may not know how to go forward in life. And you holding on to things that's not of your highest good right now. Now, if anybody out there that's going through this situation in life where things are getting shut down in your life, whether there's relationships ending, jobs ending, a way of thinking is ending, you need to naturally let it happen instead of holding on to an old way of thinking, holding on to a dead-end job that you've been tired of, ready to release, or a dead-end even relationship or marriage even, or friendship. If it's breaking away from your life, it's for a reason. I mean, this Tower basically that's happening in your life. It don't matter what your zodiac sign is, what your race, sex, religion, spirituality, it don't matter. It's happening. It's going to happen. There's no avoiding it. This Tower is going to happen either way. Either way. So at this point, it's up to you on how you receive this Tower moment in your life. Either you can accept that it's happening, that things are shaking down in your life, and accept it in an upright form, far as it's something that's been needing to happen and you embracing these changes and transitions and transformation with ease. Or you can accept it in reverse, far as you fighting against the change. You holding on to a relationship or a marriage that you know should have been ended, or the person you wish should have been ended. You holding on to a dead-end job that you hate going there when you're pulling up on the parking lot. You still holding on to it. You need to let it go. You need to accept it, because this Tower is gonna happen either way. It don't matter. High power of the highest white light, spirit guides ancestors of the highest white light of the universe. Can you give me clear, clairvoyant messages with clarity and confirmation on this Tower moment or this Tower card? Then there no blockages or interferences coming between the messages that I need to receive from the 5D spiritual realm down to the 3D earthly realm. And put your divine protection around me and my general public that's tuning in to my video and live, or even if you're not tuning into it live, you're rewatching it and getting messages that you need. Put your divine protection around everyone. And I send everyone peace, love, light, and healing energy. Can I get some confirmation on this tower moment? Let's get some confirmation. Let's see. High power of the highest white light, spirit guides and ancestors of the highest white light in the universe. Can I get one card? This is from this not my personal oracle deck that I made. I ordered this hand deck off of Etsy. So it's a good oracle deck called What's the Vibe? Can I get some confirmation? I don't know who made the deck either, so you have to do your own background research. You go on Etsy and look for What's the Vibe oracle deck for any of my people that's interested in picking up tarot reading yourself, or if I had other tarot readers that's tuning in to this live. Can I get some confirmation on this tower card? High power, the highest white lights. Can I get one card to confirm this tower in reverse tarot card? Okay. So what came out? Bitter, angry, petty, salty. So it may be a person around you that's going through a tower moment in reverse. Like everything is in shambles in their life. Either in all areas of their life or certain areas of their life. And they feeling salty. They feeling salty, bitter, angry, and petty about it. Or you could have caused a tower moment in reverse in a person's life, far as you possibly ended things with a person, or they coming out of a dead end situation, relationship, baby mama, baby daddy situation, husband wife situation, situationship, fling, whatever situation is ended, and they feeling bitter, salty, and angry about it, or the person that they left. They could possibly left somebody to be in a relationship with you, and the person that they left is feeling salty, angry, and bitter about it. Now, my people, if this happened to you and someone left you to go in a new direction, whether this be with somebody else or just decided they just want to be single and they ain't even going to nobody else, they just want to go here and they know that the relationship between you and them is not a good fit. And if you're feeling salty, bitter, angry about the situation, understand that things happen for a reason, you know, in people's lives and in your life. And if a relationship or a marriage or co-worker management type of codependent situation has ended, or a job ended and you feeling salty and bitter about it, or you didn't get a certain promotion you thought you were supposed to get at the job, understand that just wasn't meant for you to go down that road. That wasn't your direction. So embrace it and understand that you get a new opportunity to accept a new marriage. Go off and heal first. Take the time that you need, and you could possibly meet your real person. Because if it's ended, it will end it for a reason. Whether that's a relationship, you know, whether that was a job situation, you know, whether it was a friendship, whether it was dealing with a family member. Maybe you and your auntie, y'all stopped talking because they was toxic. And that was your favorite auntie or uncle, cousin, brother. You know, make the dynamic fit where it fit. Understand it needed to end for a reason. And it's one of y'all that's not accepting this ending. Or you fighting against it, you don't want it to end, and the other person wanted to end, or they fighting against you ended things with them, and they salty, bitter, and angry about it. Understand this time of reverse is necessary, because it's going to open up new doorways, new opportunities, new advancements in life. And it was necessary on both ends. Whether you caused the breakup or the ending, or the person you dealing with caused a breakup or ending, it's going to open up new doorways for both of y'all. So accept this ending and move forward and heal. High power of the highest white light, spirit guides and ancestors of the highest white light of the universe. Can I get some more confirmation on this tower in reverse? Feeling salty, bitter, angry, and petty. Can I get some more confirmation? High power, the highest white light. Okay. Okay. One of them fell on the floor. Okay. So, this moment, this ending, this breakup that you having in your life right now is just a bad karmic lesson. Whether if you picked the wrong person, let's say to my men out there and women, because it can go either way. Let's just say you had a choice between two people that you wanted to have a new beginning and a start with, or a relationship or whatever. And let's say that you picked the wrong person. Maybe the other person, the other choice you had wasn't a typical person. They was different than you, maybe different religion, or maybe you religion, they were spiritual, or you spiritual, they religion, religious, or you had a choice between two jobs, and at the time you thought you was picking a better job, but later come to find out you made the wrong choice. Or let's say you was put in the middle of two family members having to choose between who was right, who was wrong. You was led by lies and chose the family member that was toxic, lying to you about the other family member, and come to find out that family member lied, and you distanced yourself from the one that was actually telling the truth. Understand this situation, you just experiencing a bad karmic lesson. In other words, you gotta go on and you have to get your own opinion about people, places, and things versus going off and word about for other people. You gotta get your own experience about people versus you being like, well, they said such like this, but you ain't even sat down, opened the other person's book and judge and made your own judgment call for them yourself. You going off of what other people said or that other people experience about that person instead of getting your own experience about a person, place, thing, or job. You learning a bad karmic lesson, which is causing you to be bitter, angry, or petty. Or, if it's not you, it's the person that was involved with you, that you had to have a breakup with, cause an end of separation. They in the middle of having a tower in reverse and learning a bad karmic lesson right now. Now understand, this is the second card that came out. Rejection is for your protection in this situation. So whatever ending you're experiencing right now, because I'm talking to the collective. So that means I'm talking to everybody. Everybody going through different endings, different transitions, different ascensions, different feelings, emotions. It could be in different categories. You will have to ask a question for me to single it down to your personal experience, where I can know if it's dealing with your love life, dealing with finances, dealing with a job, dealing with environment, because maybe you chose the wrong location to move to, and you thought you moved to a good area until you realized all the bad kids that was in the house in the daytime, when you came check out the house, they come outside at night and be gang banging and shooting around your house, and you could have had a better option. But you only checked out both properties in the daytime when you should have checked it out in the day and the night, and you thought you was picking a better property, and now the other property that you wanted is not available no more, and you stuck with the option you got. And that could go, like I said, for moving, relationship, relocation, jobs. In other words, you just chose the wrong option. It's no other simpler way I could put that. Like, it don't matter in what area in life you chose the wrong option in, you just chose the wrong option. But understand, rejection is for your protection. So whatever option that you did choose is probably ending if you didn't choose the right one. And you may be having a hard time with accepting that ending. But instead of fighting against it, roll with it, because it needed to end anyway. So you can have a possibility of choosing a better option or going after the option that you didn't choose, that was the better option. Higher power, the highest white light, spirit guides, and ancestors for the highest white light of the universe. What other card would you like for me to pull for the general public at the present moment? Higher power, the highest white light, spirit guides, and ancestors for the highest white light of the universe. What other card would you like for me to pull for the general public at the present moment? Okay. What came out is the Hermit card. I follow my own path. So, let me break this tarot card down for you. Basically, this card means You standing in your own truth. You got your staff up, this snake that's twined around the staff. We're going to consider that as you having an awakening. You gaining knowledge and going through an ascension. In other words, the way you used to think is changing. The way you used to think about certain people, places, things are changing. With this light right here, this is the light that's guiding you on the right path that you need to go down. If you went down the wrong path by listening to others or not listening to your own intuition and your true self, at this point, you're gaining more knowledge, having an ascension, and you're deciding that the path you went down is not the path you want to go down long term. And you may be deciding that you're ready to turn it around and follow your own lead, your own path, instead of listening to other people and not listening to what you truly want deep down inside. And you may have to gain some more knowledge in the situation that you coming out of to decide for yourself without nobody having to tell you that this ain't for me. So you got your hand over here crossing on your heart saying, I want to follow my own heart. I want to be my own person. I want to be my own woman, my own man. And I want to go after that relationship that people said, y'all might not look right because you Christian or you Buddha and they spiritual. Or y'all may not look right because she or he come from this class of people and you come from this class of people. Or you stay in these big mansion houses, or they stay in a trailer park, or you stay in a trailer park and they stay in a mansion house. You just tired of not living your own life for yourself, basically, and making your own decisions for yourself, and you ready to have an ascension and turn that around. And if you are, kudos to you. I'm proud of you, because that takes a lot of willpower, courage, and determination to finally stand up for yourself, walk your own path, no matter what the outcome may be. Stop listening to other people and do your own thing, because at the end of the day, you got one life to live, so live it. So, I'm finna confirm this Hermit card. I follow my own path. High power of the highest white light, spirit guides and ancestors of the highest white light in the universe. Okay, but that came out quick. So, by following your own path, the card that came out, you actually had two, so I'm gonna take them both. Burned bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on. So, what I'm taking from this, maybe to follow your own path, you're going to have to burn some bridges down. Maybe you already burnt the bridge when you chose the wrong way to go. And maybe you want to get back on path and go back to the choice that you didn't choose. But you may feel like you burnt the bridge and you was disloyal when you, let's say if it's a love situation, right? And you burnt the bridge down, or you burned it down with the person you didn't choose, and now it's lack of trust there, and you feel like maybe you turned your back on them, or they could have did this to you, and you don't know how to go backwards. It's kind of simple. I apologize. Come with sincerity, come with clarity and confirmation. Stand in your truth and be honest, and you'll be surprised how a person will actually listen to you when they know you talking and your true, genuine, pure intentions, and out of true emotions and feelings, instead of hiding and putting a mask on like you're not sorry, like you don't have regrets on you chose the wrong option. And sometimes it's okay to go backwards to what you didn't choose originally the first time, if that's what's gonna make you happy. And you may have to burn a bridge to go to a new direction. Let's say you had two people to choose from. You chose another person to be in a relationship with. Well, you may have to burn that bridge down with the person that you chose to be able to go backwards. Either way, you're going to have to burn a bridge. You're going to have to burn a bridge to go backwards. You're going to have to burn a bridge to go forward. So choose how you want to burn that bridge on what's going to make you happy. You may have to burn a bridge in a job situation. Let's say at another company, they want to offer you more money in a higher position. Well, you're going to have to burn a bridge down at your old job first. You're going to have to just flat out tell them, I got to go. And they might be mad that you leaving. If you want to better your life, I'm sorry. You're going to have to burn some bridges to do it. Let's say you burnt the bridge with a family member. Like I said, the example I used earlier about a toxic situation, a person lied to you on one family member, you took the side of the one that was lying, and you feel like you burnt a bridge with your cousin Tanisha. I'm just using a random name. It's okay to go back and tell that cousin, Tanisha, I'm sorry, like for real. Like, I judged you off a lie, off of what the other cousin told me, and it was found out it wasn't even true. Can you please forgive me? And we try to start over with building trust and love for each other again. Like, sometimes you gotta humble yourself, and sometimes that person gotta humble themselves with you, that they burnt their bridge with you, and you was their cousin that got lied on. You feel me? The next card that came out was Waves of Emotions, Worry, and Fear. So you may be worried, got fear on what to do in this situation, and you fighting against what you know you need to do. I'm going to tell you something about that I've even experienced in my personal life. You're only hurting yourself when you hold back an apology that you know you deserve that person deserved to get that from you. Like, you gotta put them big boy drawers on, them big girl panties on, do what you gotta do and come out of this world of emotions and fear, and be the bigger person operating your higher self and do what you need to do to better your life. Or it may be a person in this energy that needs to do this with you. That's the only way you can change your life. You gotta stop yourself first. If you don't change yourself and you wanna stay in your ego, don't want to give an apology, don't want to backtrack, don't want to go back, get the love of your life, however they need to go, guess what? You only hurt yourself. Because whoever, you know, they're here to cause the ending with you, they already moved out of their life. So it's going to keep on going. If you want them back in your life, you got to do the work. Go get that apology, be sincere, go back, get that job, go back to an old job, go to a new job, do what you gotta do, because you in control of your own karma, whether it's gonna be bad or good. You gotta release the bad to get the good. So if you already chose bad options, you in control of releasing your own bad karma. So, how you want to move with that, basically. Okay, I'm going to get some confirmation on this Hermit card. I'm trying to keep up with the time, y'all, because my reading going to end on time at 6. If I don't get nobody to join this reading, then best believe next month, possibly the middle of June, I'll be holding another free event. I try my best to post the time when I'm going to do it in advance so people can join. I've been posting pretty much all week and on my story about today's free event. And my next one will possibly be in the middle of June. I'll make sure I post that in advance. High power of the highest white light, spirit guides and ancestors of the highest white light of the universe. Can I get some confirmation on the Hermit card? I'll follow my own path. Okay. Well, you see, we had several cards come out. So, I'm going to take them all. So, on the Hermit Tarot card, I follow my own path. Upcoming changes is coming into your life. We're following your own path. In the present moment. These some upcoming changes dealing with you following your own path and burn bridges, lack of trust, turn back on, and having emotions of worry and fear. These upcoming changes in life in the present. Now, so it's happening. It's like we in the moment right now of, you know, you dealing with the Tower in reverse, which is this major, big energy. I'm talking about, like, if you breaking up with somebody, it's gonna be explosive. Like, y'all gonna be arguing, possibly fighting, throwing the person's clothes out on the lawn type. It's going down. You're gonna find out they cheated on you, or they in love with somebody else, or if it's dealing with the work related, you're gonna find out you got snaked out the position you're supposed to have. Like, it's things getting shook down to bring in something better right now. In the present moment right now. Which is making you go through ascension. In other words, You're getting ready to have a major turning point in your life that's going to change the course of your life right now. Whether if you was in a toxic relationship and it's just getting burnt down to the ground. Like, it's to the point where this going to be the biggest argument you done ever had in this relationship. Or you got tired of them putting their hands on you. You finna get restraining orders. Or y'all had a child in this situation. You finna find out the child ain't yours. Or you finna find out they was cheating on you, or possibly they just been depressed and really don't want to be with you, but lying the whole time. They in love with somebody else. Like, you really finna have a shake up in your life. But it's meant for this to happen because that ain't your person. That ain't your situation. You don't supposed to be kicking it with these type of family members. You're going to learn to start standing on your own and stop listening to people. Like, you finna learn some major karmic lessons right now. That's going to level your mental up, level your life up even. So if it seems like things are getting taken away from you, it's because those things was never really meant to be in your life anyway. On your destiny path. You need to take action. So if it's a certain direction that you really want to go in, you feel like this thing is blocking that direction, you need to cause a tower mom. That means you need to cause a shake up. You need to tear it down to rebuild it. Like, if you build in a different direction with another option and you feel like that ain't the way you want to go, only you can control which way you want to go. Bust it up, shake it up, tear it down. Speak your true feelings and be like, you not my person, man. I don't care how much time we done spent with each other, how many girls, how many kids, we done got married, we done bought the minivan, we done bought the 2-story house. I'm not happy. I can't stay here. Or if it's a job, I've been here 5 years, I ain't got no promotion, I ain't got no raise, man. I gotta go where I'm better valued at. Or if you gotta be the one to be like, I'm leaving you because you don't value me, do what you gotta do to get to your happy place, because you only got one life to live and take action. Okay? So, I'm gonna do one more tarot card, and then I'm gonna do you some angel numbers to close out this reading, because I haven't had anyone to join quite yet. So I'm gonna give it a little time because we already at 5:41. So I'm gonna give it to about 5:50, 5:55. And if no one has joined, then you're welcome to review this video later. If you support it, post it on your page, post it to your story, tell others about it, share it, pass the wealth, because knowledge is wealth. High power of the highest white light, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest white light of the universe. Can I get one more tarot card to close out this reading? High power of the highest white light, spirit guides. Oh, okay. I had way too many come out. So what I'm gonna do is take the first card off the deck because that's too many, which is the Six of Pentacles. I give and receive for the universal good. So my pentacles represents like understanding. You need to gain understanding in this situation and ground yourself. My pentacles got something to do with your money. So you may need to ground yourself with your finances even. Prepare for this big major shakeup that's in your life. Let's say you're going through a separation. You may need to stop spending carelessly and start sticking some money to the side, because after this breakup, it's going to take a lot of your finances. Let's say you're in a situation where it's kids involved. Like, let's say you're in a marriage or a long-term relationship that's finally ended. You may need to prepare yourself that you may have to be on child support if you leave the woman that you with and y'all got kids together. Let's say a situation where you a single parent and you raising your kids on your own. You may have to send them off to their dad if he's open to helping you, so you can start saving up your money, because you can't do it all on your own. You're going to need some help. You're going to have to send it to their dad, grandma, somebody you trust, of course. So that way you can have some freed up time to stack your pentacles up, your money up. And if you're on the losing end of losing money, you may have to rearrange some things in your life So you can stack your money up. And part of you losing your money could possibly be bad karma if you invested in a dead-end situation, gambled your money away, made bad business investments, made bad job choice. You may have to change up a job to start even being able to see your money work for you, basically. If you chose the bad money adventure. But we're going to see, because I'm going to confirm the Six of Pentacles. High power, the highest white light. Spirit guides and ancestor, the highest white light in the universe. Can I get the confirmation on the Six of Pentacles? What came out is the caution card. Can I get the confirmation on caution? And it's concerning the Six of Pentacles. Caution. Soon in 2 days. So let me just confirm. Can I get the confirmation on this caution? Soon in 2 days. Challenges. So when I'm taking from this in 2 days, you're going to have a situation where it's going to bring challenges into your life concerning your money, your stability, your home life. Whatever make you stable. Whether if it's a relationship that make you stable, a job that make you stable, a marriage that made you stable, you finna get ready to have some challenges, which you know about the struggle, because there's finna be some struggling up in here, because with this Tower moment that's getting ready to take place in your life, or it has already taken place, and you already feeling the aftermath of it, which is causing you to have worry, fear, and lack of trust. Can I get the confirmation on this caution soon in 2 days when it's concerning my Six of Pentacles card? Okay. Divine Masculine. So my Divine Masculine card means you done made it to the point of operating in your higher self, and you having challenges in your life from something majorly ending in your life. Can I get the confirmation? Okay. Move on and accept the new beginning. I'm insecure. Move on, accept the new beginning. I'm insecure. So, my Divine Masculine, the Six of Pentacles represents the zodiac sign of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All my earth signs. So, you could possibly be one of those signs. Okay. So, it sounds like to me, you're worried about an ending in your life. Possibly it's concerning your stability and your money. Possibly ending in your job, relationship, whatever that brings stability to your life. And you want to move on, accept a new beginning, but you're insecure about it. Let me explain something to you. There's no avoiding this Tower. It's going to happen either way. So you fighting against this ending and holding on when you can already clearly see this ending is already slowly happening in your life. You fight against it, only going to make it worse. Or you might have a person in your life that's fighting against an ending with you. You ready to make an ending. You ready to move on. You can tell them you don't want to be with them no more. And they fighting against you and making your life hard. Well, if that's the case, this is your karma. This is something you got to experience because you chose the wrong direction. And you just got to accept it. Which in return is going to affect your finances. Especially if you have kids in this relationship that's ending, or a marriage that's ending, or a job that's ending, and you didn't have no backup plan, you didn't have no money saved. It's going to shake the world up for quite some time. But it's up to you on how you accept this ending and the choices that you make after this ending on what's going to turn your karma around from bad karma to good karma. Can I get the confirmation to close out this reading on this Six of Pentacles? Okay, the card that came out was Distorted Masculine. So if in the past a person moved down from you and went off in a new beginning because you was insecure, you was operating in a distorted masculine energy, and my distorted masculine card means you're not trying to make changes in a positive direction. Like let's say you was toxic, you kept 3, 4, 5 women in rotation and lying to all of them. You're drunk and smoking all the time. You spending your money recklessly. You just not standing in your truth and being a good person, pretty much. This major tower moment that's happening in your life is your karma, because you was moving wrong. So what made you think that you was gonna attract right and good karma if you was moving wrong? So you just gotta accept this karma. It ain't no avoiding it. My Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn men or women, because it could be a woman in this situation where you could have chose a divine masculine man that was gonna treat you right, that was valuing you, that wanted your time, that was treating you like the passion seat princess, but you chose the thug nigga that got 4, 5 kids, and he selling dope, and he buying you whatever you want off of dope money, and now he got locked up, and he left you with all these kids that, you know, and you chose the wrong dude, basically. You just gotta accept that. You lost the opportunity with the good dude because you chose the wrong dude. Well, let's say it's a situation dealing with the job. You could have chose a job where they was telling you will get guaranteed a raise every year, plus let's say a bonus, a raise, a bonus, and you will get higher wages as far as on your paycheck once every, let's say, 3 months. So a bonus every year, a raise every 3 months. But you chose the job that was going to give you one big lump sum money at one time as soon as you got hired. And they ain't guarantee you no more bonuses or raises or a wage increase after that. So now you realizing 2 years down the line, you should have chose the other job where even though it was stretched out where they was going to give you a bonus every year and a wage increase every 3 months, at least it was consistent. It was guaranteed. But you chose the flashy of, I'm going to give you this big lump sum money right now just to bait you in, and you lost the one that would have gave you stability. Well, let's say it's a family situation. You X'd out the family member who told you, hey man, you wrong for that. You lying, like that's not cool. Or you drinking and smoking every night and throwing that ass in a circle every weekend, not cool, man. You, like, what's going on? I know you better than that. You ain't acting like yourself. Instead of you wanting to hear the truth, you got rid of the family member who was holding you accountable to hang out with the family member was like, girl, yeah, throw that ass in the circle, hey! And encouraging you to pop pills and leave your kids off on your mama every weekend. Instead of choosing the family member that would have brought the best out of you, you chose the one that brought the worst out of you. And in return, the family member that would have brought the best out you just don't want to fuck with you no how. Yeah. I've been in situations like that myself. So the card that fell out was called Keep It. So let's see what you need to keep. High power, the highest white light, spirit guide, and ancestor, the highest white light of the universe. Can I get the confirmation on this card called Keep It? To close out this reading, can I get the confirmation on this card called Keep It? Going through bad karma. Somebody distorted masculine who chose the wrong direction when it comes to relationship, marriage, finances. Understand, if you keep this relationship that you already know is toxic and really need to end, it's going to lead to bad karma. My distorted feminine, that means a woman that's not operating in her highest potential and making good, positive choices that will bring positive outcomes. Anything that's keeping you away from your highest good, it ain't good. Just remember that motto. Anything that ain't bringing the best out you and bringing the worst, you need to get rid of it. So let's say, my women, you holding on to a toxic boyfriend that all he do is you keep seeing him cheat on you. You keep seeing him seeing hard pics on Instagram, girls and models online. You can't see him drinking, chasing all the wrong things, but you want to hold on to him because I love him. We had 2, 3 kids together. We've been together for years. Baby, let me tell you something. If that man hard ain't heavily invested in high power he got some type of good morals about himself, he gonna always bring the worst out of you. And he your bad karma, and you gotta release your own bad karma. Can I get some confirmation? Oh, okay. Well, I had a lot of cards. I'm showing real quick. I had a lot of cards come out. So I'm going to take all the ones that's already flipped over, and that's what I'm going to use to close out your reading, because we already at 5:55 and the reading ended at 6. Nobody joined yet, so I just want to appreciate anybody who's viewing this video at a later time and sharing it and passing it along. So it's confirming what I just said with the yes. It's a yes, bitch. Yes. About you got to release your own bad karma. And go after things that will add value to your life and offer you wish fulfillment. You gotta end things. It ain't gonna let you go. If you got yourself in a situation, only you can get yourself out of it. It don't matter what the situation is. Like I said, whether it's a bad relationship, bad marriage, bad job, bad decision making, just bad on top, bad on top, bad. Only you can get your own self out of it. Only you can free yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, whatever you chose, they're not operating in their higher self anyway. So they're not going to release you. You got to release them. If it was pertaining to a bad relationship or a bad marriage, or choosing a bad family member, co-worker, best friend. If it's related to a person, basically. Heck, even if it's related to a job, like, you gotta tell the manager, this company not for me. I want to go to another company. Right. You gotta go after things, pick place things that will add value to your life and wish fulfillment in a codependent situation. You gotta release yourself out of a codependent situation first, before anything new could come in. Well, before better people can come into your life, better opportunities, better money, better self-esteem, better anything, you gotta release the old for the new. You ain't even got no room in your life to bring in new right now. This is the offering I'm coming in with. An unexpected surprise, making hasty decisions, making decisions under pressure. So it's the possibility Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may be coming in with an offering of they done release something from the past so they can add a new relationship in their life. And this an unexpected surprise. Like, maybe the person that got a bridge burned between them and another person is not expecting this apology to come in. Is not expecting, can we start over and have a new relationship? Is not expecting, maybe a manager is not expecting that you're going to put in your 2-week notice, stand up for yourself, and know your value and your worth, and be like, look, I'm not finna come keep being at a company that does not appreciate me. I'm finna move to another company, or I'm finna work for myself. You ain't even gotta move to another company. I'm finna work for myself. They is not gonna expect this unexpected surprise right here, right here. But if you work up the courage to do it, I'm proud of you, because it takes courage to know when you done went down the wrong direction, go and right your wrongs to correct them and start over and become a better person and operate in your higher self and take full accountability for the past decisions and mistakes that you have made. Kudos. Kudos to you. I'm proud of you for rising to the occasion and operating in a divine feminine, divine masculine energy that you're supposed to be operating in. Kudos to you. So with that being said, I'm finna get ready to close out this reading. Peace, love, and life from your girl, Energy of Ocean. You can check me out. I'm on YouTube. It's Energy of Ocean 333. I'm on Instagram. It's Energy of Ocean. And I'm on Facebook, of course, it's Energy of Ocean. And TikTok, Energy of Ocean. And share my message today. Share some of my posts that I post on my social media pages. And just thank you for allowing me to give you this knowledge. Because to help you is to help me, and to help me is to help you. Peace, love, and light from your girl, Energy of Ocean.